This is the Ferrari Roma. It's one of the newer additions to the Ferrari lineup. Now, under the hood, you will find a 3.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8 that sits just behind the front axle, so it's mid-engined. This produces 612 brake horsepower and 561 pound-feet of torque. Drive goes exclusively to the rear wheels via a dual-clutch 8-speed automatic gearbox, and it does 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. Now, being the newest of the bunch has its perks. You see, the Roma benefits from all of the newest technology that Ferrari has to offer. The V8 features some changes, including a compact flat-plane crankshaft with reworked turbochargers, exhaust manifold, and software, all designed to improve throttle response, power delivery, and reduce your losses. The result is an almost immediate response from the accelerator and plenty of grunt to carry you through the rev range, all the way up to 7,500 RPMs. The exhaust is an all-new design featuring the removal of the 2 rear silencers as well as some ovular bypass valves to reduce the exhaust back pressure and valve control that varies based on the driving mode that you select. This gives you a bespoke sound quality to the Roma as well as some added performance benefits. The 8-speed automatic gearbox may not be brand new and it is borrowed from the SF90 Stradale, however it has been changed and tweaked slightly to fit the Roma's needs. It has longer gear ratios and an added reverse gear, as well as a new clutch module that's 20% lighter and produces 35% more torque. This means that your shifts will be quicker and smoother, all coupled with a newly mapped ECU. Now on the subject of styling. The Roma is a beautiful work of art, but it's not exactly in-your-face radical design. There are no overly emphasized angles or that look-at-me appeal that you expect from supercars, and that's not on accident. The intent was to create something that was elegant and simple in its design. To put it in Ferrari's words, all superfluous detailing has been removed. A quick look at the Roma helps you understand what exactly Ferrari means. The lines are subtle and they're purposeful. You can't really put your finger on why, but you don't really want to look away. The interior architecture of the Roma is all new, featuring the latest technology that Ferrari has to offer. There's a brilliant digital cluster with all of the information that you would expect, as well as some customizable aesthetics. The steering wheel is littered with functions to promote the idea that you needn't ever take your hands off of it. Now, some of the buttons you'll notice are physical, while others are controlled via a black touchscreen pad. The idea behind this is that the physical buttons would cover all of the functions that you would use regularly, and so they will be familiar to the touch. You don't have to look away from the road to know what button you're going to push. Other functions can be toggled on and off via the black touchscreen pad so that they're not accidentally used or distracting while you're driving. There is a larger central touchscreen to control a series of other functions, and the gear selector pays homage to the gated manual layout of Ferrari's past. Now, on the subject of practicality, the Ferrari Roma has 12 cubic feet of rear storage space when the 2+2 seats are folded down. If you leave them upright, that space does go down to 9.5 cubic feet, but still plenty of space for a weekend getaway's luggage or the weekly shop of groceries. Now, I will say that if you're in the process of moving your grand piano, you might want to look elsewhere for a vehicle choice, but for everyday things, the Roma has plenty of space. Keeping with the times, fuel efficiency might not be the first thing on your mind when you are buying a supercar or a luxury grand touring car, but the Roma does get 17 miles to the gallon in the city and 22 miles to the gallon on the highway. That might not sound like a lot, but if you compare it to Ferraris of yesteryear, they were averaging between 11 and 15 miles to the gallon. Your everyday car should be comfortable, practical, and in the eyes of an enthusiast, should have plenty of power and that unexplainable quality that makes you want to take a quick glance back every time you walk away. The Roma does this very well, and to add to that, there's the obvious prestige that comes with being able to say you drive a Ferrari. That's all I have on the Roma for this video. Much gratitude to Ferrari of South Bay for loaning us this beautiful Roma for the day. I will leave a link to their website below so you can go and check them out. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.